I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my Uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
I take it you and your uncle are close?
We are. My mother died when I was born, and I lost my father when I was 5. Uncle Roland's looked after me for as long as I can remember. He knows I get anxious when he travels, and that's why he sends me all the owls, to let me know that he's all right.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He'd planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide. Oh, Uncle Roland, what have you got yourself into?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. I hope Adelaide's Uncle Roland is all right. She seems very worried. Adelaide mentioned her uncle's camp may be near Brockborough, past the river.
Wonderful.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort. Well done!
Wingardium Leviosa.
Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
Indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Unicorn blood will keep you alive, certainly.
Completed that errand for me yet?
Hello, Mr. Barnes. I have that venomous tentacular.
Ha! Wish I could see Lawley's face when he realizes his prized possession is gone. Let's see who's volatile now. Well done. I'll take it off your hands now.
Of course. Glad to hand it over, frankly.
I shall make an ocean of galleons, and Lawley's business will be sunk. Here's a little something for your next trip to Zonko's. Oh, to see the look on Lawley's face the next time he wanders down to his cellar.
Levioso! Repulsor! Levioso! Repulsor! Yes!
grab the bit alive. Had enough? Confringo. Also, to your knees.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Not that, Jinx. Flipendo. Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Could this be Mr. Oakes' campsite? Ranrock's loyalists, just ahead. Should I take...
You little moon calf, far from home.
Levioso!
You can't stop us.
Confringo!
Easily diverted. Not quite. Ooh, they shouldn't.
Levioso!
Me there!
find out what happened here. Mr. Oakes' trade journal. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him. A rock formation. That's the first landmark on this map. Now to find the crooked tree.
Potato! What have you done? Confringo! Sticking around like a pulsar! Confringo! Potato! They want to move.
Oh, too hard.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Repair room.
That's that. Settled.
Confringo!
I should investigate.
Lumos. Confringo!
My hero.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Your poaching days are over. Confringo!
What do we have here?
Confringo!
Pitiful. True.
Expelliarmus!
Impressed.
Protego! Confringo!
Get away.
I will make you pay.
I may have more luck higher up in the keep.
Oh, little moon calf.
This castle's hiding all sorts of secrets. A ladder. That's what I need. Trouble's brewing and I'm without my friends.
Aha!
This is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me.
Someone there?
What went on here, I wonder? What will we find in here?
What's that? Who's there? It's punishment to us all to have that miserable human around.
Hello?
Not your best moment, I fear.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
A boiler door. How to open it?
To worry about. Who would have known nothing here by now? Grapple, you are. How nice of you to stop by. Why can't I hit you?
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Your blood's on Ranrock's hands.
What's down there?
Show yourself, if you're there. Oh, little moon calf.
Expelliarmus!
Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard you speak of it.
I need to find Mr. Oakes' wand. Where could it be? Lumos.
Confringo. Levioso. Repulso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo.
Touch your hell.
One way or another, we'll get what we
Oh.
What was that?
Oh. You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make. Oh, like heads of lettuce, those mushrooms were. Someone there?
It's Totalis.
Who's there?
It's Totalis.
Afraid to fight?
It's Totalis.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Confringo.
How nice of you to stop by. No rest until you're
Expelliarmus.
You won't stop me.
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Levioso.
For the coward.
Confringo.
This must be Mr. Oakes's wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
My wand. I can't get out of this damn cell without it. My last hope. Please. My wand. Oh, thank Merlin. Thank
You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. How did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblin stole every canut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizardkind, sees us all as cruel.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex, and my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
Aloha, Mora. You only have Ranrock to blame.
I wouldn't give a cup of mushroom tea.
Wait, over here! I won't rest until you're dead. Potato! How? Confirm. Expelliarmus!
An intruder!
Not the best place for an unaccompanied student.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Also! Confringo! Repulsor! Confringo!
That was a close one. Glad I was never locked up here.
Galleons and a historian's uniform. If it isn't the treasure. Still can't believe you found that old uniform. Well done.
Why would Helga Hufflepuff have you tap on barrels, though?
Can I help you?
I believe you can. I'm Sophronia, by the way. And I need help from someone who's at least a 5th year. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that. Of course you're not. No one seems to know of her but me. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time. Even taught at Hogwarts, briefly.
How interesting. I'm amazed I've never heard of her.
It's a travesty she's not more well known. I often read about great witches in my limited free time. There are many. Whilst reading about her, I learned that she built a secret Depulso training room here at Hogwarts. But in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it unless one knows Depulso, which of course, 3rd years aren't taught.
And you're a 3rd year, so...
Quick one, aren't you? According to what I've read, her signature outfit may still be there. I would love to see it. Would you get Herodiana's signature outfit and show it to me?
How did Herodiana Byrne become famous by casting Depulso?
She once saved orphans from a wild Gryffindor by banishing it over Stonehenge. That's on Salisbury Plain. She once banished a meddlesome dark wizard all the way to Durmstrang while she was in the Alps. That one may have been exaggerated, but lots of the stories about her certainly aren't.
If you tell me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. There, you'll find a series of Depulso puzzles concealing pieces of Herodiana's ensemble.
Very well. I shall let you know if I find anything.
I can't wait to see Herodiana's famous ensemble. Perhaps I'll make myself a copy.
Wish our common room was bigger. Suppose I should look for that secret hall Sophronia told me about. It does sound interesting.